an honor to be able to speak to all of you today. My name is Keith Avery. I am a father, new dad. I'm a husband. I am a student. I'm an employee. I'm also a triathlete. But most important of all, I am the person who I want to be. And I've become that way through a series of choices that I've made in my life and through certain steps that I've taken. And those steps are what I want to share with you all today. So be who you want to be. It sounds simple, it's a pretty simple phrase. For some reason, it becomes complicated with some people. And it is my purpose today to re-simplify it and to go over some main points on how you all can be who you want to be. And this applies to everybody, whether you think you are who you want to be or you don't think that, whether you're a student here or you're really established in your career. This is something that I feel we can all learn from and benefit from. I'm going to go over 3 main points along with that. The first is to follow your gut. The next is to find your passion and pursue it. And lastly is to prioritize. I want to start off with a quote from Abraham Lincoln. It says, "When I do good, I feel good. When I don't do good, I don't feel good." Abraham Lincoln is referring to his gut instincts. And we all know what our gut instincts are. They're those feelings that we get when we know something is wrong, or when something is right. For me, that gut instinct is, I've been playing for video games for a real long time. I should probably think about doing my homework. And it varies from person to person. In the book, The Social Animal, Elliot Anderson relays a story of 2 groups of people that were chosen to pick a poster to hang in their room for 2 weeks. One group was assigned to pick a poster based on pros and cons and to make a evaluative decision. The other group was told to make a gut instinct decision. 2 weeks later, when those groups came back, the group that picked the poster based on gut instinct was overall happier with the poster that they'd chosen than the ones who made the pros and cons list. If we follow our gut and we learn how to follow those instincts that we have, it provides the basis. It's the foundation on which we build everything else from, on becoming who we want to be. And once we learn how to control and how to follow our instincts, then we can start building on top of that and find our passion and pursue it. So what is a passion? According to selfcreation.com, your passion is what you think about most of the time. It's what keeps you awake at night. It's what you're thinking about doing right now instead of listening to me speak. It is what, if you're hearing somebody else talk about, you just want to talk about it with them. If somebody shares the same interests as you do, you get really excited about it, and you can just talk forever about it. For me, it's triathlons. So if you have something in your mind right now, that's probably your passion. If you don't have something in your mind right now, that's okay, because you can find it. And you can look into your interests and your hobbies. Those are the best 2 places to start searching to find out what your passion is. And then once you find your passion, you have to pursue it. Learn about it, read about it, become dedicated. I want to you have to make a distinction though between dedication and addiction. That is a line you can't cross. The difference between dedication and addiction is that with dedication, you can control it and you can prioritize it, which takes us to our 3rd and final point of prioritizing. Here at Salt Lake Community College, a lot of us students also work, if not full-time, we at least work part-time, and we have families, and we've got a lot of other stuff going on, and it's hard to find us time. But finding us time and making time for what's important will help us find inner peace. It'll help us become more comfortable in our life, and it'll help us feel more accomplished, and it'll also help us accomplish great things. So, how do you prioritize? Well, like I said, I myself am a husband, father, triathlete, employee, student. I also have other hobbies that I'd like to do. And I wouldn't be able to do any of this unless I knew how to prioritize and how to set myself a schedule. And I'll tell you what works for me. I make a list of my priorities, and I number them in order as the greatest important to least important. And then on a separate sheet of paper, I make a schedule. And on the schedule, I block out all my time from what's important. Here's my school, here's my work, and here's my family time. And then I've got spaces. Everybody has spaces, some are smaller than others. But these spaces are your chances to shine, to take that passion that you found and really pursue it, and to change those things that you've should lay to the side, that your gut tells you you should not be doing. For me, watching TV, playing video games, and to really change yourself for the better. Stephen Covey, who is the author of the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, says this about prioritizing. He says that the results of living a prioritized life are control of your life, balance, and high performance. Be who you want to be. It's not complicated. We can all make it simple. Follow your gut. If it tells you probably shouldn't eat that piece of cake, then don't eat the piece of cake. Find your passion and pursue it wholeheartedly. And lastly, keep your life in order. These steps will help you live a happy and satisfied life. People will look up to you. You'll be able to make friends easier. And you'll have happy and healthy relationships. And it is my challenge to each of you, no matter where you are in your life, to find something that you can improve on, so that you can be the best version of yourself that you can be. Because once we learn how to be who we want to be, then we become who we want to become, and that is one of the greatest accomplishments in life.